Hello folks, this is the iRobot channel, and today I'm going to show you how to do a repair on the bumper sensors of an iRobot Roomba 500 series. This applies to also the professional series, which is the 610, 611, 650, 625 models. But all the 500 series there is basically exactly the same. So to get to this part or this stage of the Roomba itself, please watch my videos part 1, 2, and 3, which describes how to take the Roomba apart to get to this stage here. And so let's get started. First of all, you might need to unscrew. There's 2 screws on each bumper sensor. You guys unscrew those, most likely using a Phillips head number 2 bit, and just go ahead and remove those screws. Alrighty. There you have it. Just remove those 2 screws, and there you go. You can take out your bumper sensors. I'm going to show you guys this a little differently than some people do it. I like to remove my sensors out from the Roomba itself. Just using a small flathead screwdriver, I can just pop those clip sensors out. There you go. Alright, so now we have the sensors separate from the shell itself, so it'll be much easier for us to work here. I'm going to just zoom in here. Alrighty. So, you want to remove these pieces of rubber. You gotta guys make sure when you guys put it back together, they have to go in the vertical way, not horizontal, because it'll be tough for the sensors to work that way. So, always go vertical or perpendicular to the arm itself of the bumper sensor. Alright. Let's go ahead and remove those. Place them on the side somewhere. Using a small flathead screwdriver, I just go ahead and pop those open. Really easy. Don't be harsh on it because it'll probably break. So just gently just pry this up a little bit, like so, both sides, and the cover should just come off really easy. Go ahead, do on both sides. And just go ahead and pull this all up and remove this. Make sure you don't lose your little spring. Okay, just place those on the side. And then you guys should see this little piece of plastic. It's like a separator. Go ahead and take it off, just using 2 thumbs. Just push them on the sides here, and it should just come off really easy. Alright, so I'll just remove that. And there's a little notch right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, which basically corresponds to the PC board. When you put it back together, just place them that way. Alright, so now that we got the PC boards ourselves, the only thing we pretty much need to replace is the infrared transmitter, which is on the bottom right here, or away from the wires. And I mean, I've been working over 600 Roombas already for the past 4 years, and I've never seen a photodiode or photocell receiver or IR receiver basically fail. I mean, every single time they're always fine. There's no issues with them. Usually it fails is the actual LED or IR transmitter, which is right here. If you guys look at the PC board or the LEDs themselves look different, it's okay. Yeah, basically just need to replace it. Just diode right here. Okay, that one. Real simple to replace. You need to desolder the connections and replace with a new one. So I'll show you guys how I do it. I don't have helping hands with me right now, but I'll just use this. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just melting the solder right here. I'm prying with my finger out a little bit. Kind of working myself back and forth. And there you go. I just removed the bad LED. You guys can't see it. Anyways, right there. Just removed it. Alright. Now I'm just making the holes just a little bit bigger by melting the solder away. And then you need a brand new IR transmitter or LED. And if you guys look really closely, you'll see, here, let me zoom in right here. Hopefully it'll focus a little better. There's a little bump on it. Yeah, there you go. There's a little bump, as you guys can see over there. Make sure it's facing the receiver on the board itself. So go ahead and place it in and solder back up. And basically, since there's solder went away, basically just get some solder and using your soldering iron, just go ahead and get some more solder in there, just a little bit more. Alright. Some of you guys might have some helping hands, which work great. You get a little easier working with it. I left my different job. I decided to do a video today. So make sure those melted in. And as you notice, the transmitter itself is leaning back a little bit. Go ahead and maybe melt down a little bit to just straighten it up a little bit, like so. Okay. Make sure the solder connection is pretty good in there. I guess you can see that. Anyway, then using some snips, go ahead and snip it as far back as you can. Make sure you guys don't break the solder point. And if you need to, if one of your receiver or transmitter is bent like this, make sure you just straighten it back up a little bit so they're facing each other, nice and straight. And do the same thing with the other one. Alright, so remove the bad LED. Place a new one in. Now you gotta be careful, make sure guys don't damage the other tracks over there. Go ahead, solder back up everything. Add a little more solder if you have to. Most likely you always have to, because the solder just kind of evaporates a little bit. Sorry about the focusing, guys. I'm trying to get as much as I can here with the close-up view what I'm doing here. Alright, so basically right there I just soldered a new LED on using the snips. Just cut as far as back as you can. Make sure it's not sticking out too far, otherwise it won't go into your guys' mouths very well. So go ahead, when you're done with that, go ahead, put the pieces of plastic on. I'm going to zoom out here. You guys see what's going on. And put the other one, make sure, like I said about the notch right there, matches with the notch on the board. Snaps it in. And then, so basically what you guys need to know is that the shorter point from the PC board to the connector is always the left side, and the furthest one away is the right side. And if you guys look at your points here of the covers of the bumper sensors, this is the right side, and this would be, guys, the left side. Alright, that's the left side, and that's the right side. So let's put the left side together. This one in again. So really easy to put it in. Just put the arm inside, or right between the piece of plastic right there, and slide this down the little track. Push the pin in.